Welcome to The Source, where we combine the headlines with in-depth conversations with the newsmakers themselves. I'm Pinky Webb. Today on the program, Justice Secretary Boying Remulla sees no other mastermind other than suspended BuCor Chief Gerald Bantag in the killing of broadcaster Percy Lapid. The DOJ also wants the Bureau of Corrections to address the existence of criminal organizations inside the maximum security compound. And what reforms can we expect from BuCor's new officer in charge? Acting BuCor Chief Gregorio Catapang joins us in the program. Charges have been filed against those behind the killing of radio broadcaster Percy Lapid, but the investigation isn't over. The Mabasa family believes more people are connected to the killing of their kin, radio broadcaster Percy Lapid. But Justice Secretary Boying Remulla says it stops with personalities named as respondents by the NBI and PNP for now. Also, how is the BuCor addressing the problems inside the Bilibid, including the supposed criminal organizations there? Let's go straight to the source of the story. We have Acting BuCor Chief and OIC Gregorio Catapang Jr. General Catapang, welcome to the source. This is Pinky Webb, sir. Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras.
Good morning po sa inyong lahat.
Okay, General. Let me start with this. Of course, complaints have been filed against those responsible for the death of Percy Lapid and June Villamor. I saw some CCTV footage that was released of some of the supposed gang commanders showing them exiting yung pong main area. I believe that's the maximum security compound, going to what is called, I think, the control area. Have you seen this, sir? And what is this telling you? Bakit ho sila umaalis at pumupunta dun sa control area?
Yeah, these are things that we are investigating now, in as much as their movement has not been properly monitored. You know? There are areas na hindi naman sila dapat nandun, and yet they are able to move away from their respective areas. We are trying to control their movement right now.
Opo. Ano po yung ginagawa nila? What do you know so far? Why were they leaving? Maximum po yun, di ho ba? Tapos para may gate, pumapasok po sila doon sa control area. Bakit po?
Siguro pinatatawag sila ng kanilang mga warden, so they are able to move around. But ito nga ngayong umaga, pinag-aaralan ko yung maximum security compound. It's divided into 4 quadrants. Unfortunately, if you are in the first quadrant, you are allowed to move around to the second, third, and fourth. So we should initiate new procedures na kung quadrant 1 ka lang, in as much as this is a maximum security unit, you have to stay put in that area.
Why were they going to the control area, General? Sino po nagpatawag sa kanila?
Baka yung mga warden nila, they were told to report, to maybe they will be asked some questions, but unfortunately, this should be not done. No? Control dapat ang kanilang movement, and then yung mga warden nila, dapat yung warden ang pupunta sa kanila, hindi sila ang pupunta sa warden.
Ilan ho ba yung warden, General?
Fortunately, konti lang yung warden natin. Ang ratio niyan is 1:35. So if we have about 18,000 people at the maximum security unit, you divide that by 35, ganun kakonti lang yung mga tao. And then nakita ko parang walang sistema. Walang guarding system, walang guard mounting, hindi mo alam kung sino nakapost, hindi mo alam kung nag-iikot ba yung mga guard, no? These are all baga sa ano, overlooked, and I want to implement those measures.
But did you try to find out, sir, exactly sino yung pinupuntahan nila? Based on testimonies of other officials there, would you be able to name the wardens or kung sino ho ang nagpatawag dito sa sinasabing mga gang commanders? Because it appears, sir, that these gang commanders are the gang commanders who were respondents to the case of the murder of Percy Lapid and June Villamor. Posible po sa Happy-Go-Lucky ho ba, Sputnik at Batang City Jail?
Yeah, meron na kaming report din yan. But these reports are left to the Secretary or the NBI to announce. I'm not allowed to speak about the case, but ang trabaho ko lang is for that particular instance, my job was to make sure that the PDLs who the NBI requested will be made available.
So, from what I saw, umaabot po sila sa control area. Can you just at least tell us from the control area, saan ho sila napunta? Sa office ho ba ng warden? Ganun ho ba yun? Bawat warden ba may opisina?
Yeah, kasi magkakalapit lang po kasi yan eh. Kung if we can have time, siguro I can brief you where the office of the warden is. Siguro it's just about 100 steps away. So madali sila mapatawag. Kasi within the compound, yung quadrant, nandun na yung mga mga warden nila. And then they can easily be called to report.
More or less, how many are the wardens, sir? I know that you gave me a ratio a while ago.
Yeah, I'll just count it, 18,000 divided by 35 or 75. I think it's the ratio is 1:75.
240, sir?
Yeah, that's about it. Mga ganun. 18,000 divided by...
Marami-rami din pala yung warden.
Yeah, but unfortunately, hindi nagtatrabaho yung warden. Hindi nagtatrabaho.
Why do you say that, sir?
Hindi nga, wala kasi, they're not sure, we are not sure if they are moving around. Kaya nga, we have to do the guard mounting, inspection, to make sure that the guards are present. Kasi it's a protocol na bagong mag-post yung mga guards, there's a sergeant of the guard who accounts if all the guards to be posted are accounted for and are complete. In this case, walang ganyan, walang sistema sa sa maximum security.
If there are 240 wardens, General Catapang, are you going to change them? Are you going to reassign them? What have you done so far?
Now, ang uunahin ko nga is the system. Kasi I don't want to make this as a blame game problem. I want to solve the problem. So therefore, what I will do now is starting today, there should be guard mounting and that there should be a sergeant of the guard to account if these guards who are supposed to do the posting are present or unaccounted for.
Okay. All right. Let me move to this, sir. Meron pa ho bang mga witnesses na nagsalita sa inyo o sa mga kakilala nyo or sa mga trusted aide ninyo regarding the case of Percy Lapid and June Villamor, other than what was discussed during the conference, the joint conference of the Justice Department and the DILG? Are there more information coming out, sir?
I don't think so. Kasi ang aking mission lang for that the Percy Lapid case is just to produce all the PDLs that the NBI will request. So wala naman nagsasalita sa akin because ang lead agency for the investigation is the NBI and the PNP.
So wala na po silang hinihinging PDL for now?
Yeah, for now, wala na po.
All right. Also, sir, si Zulueta who kasi was also named, no, as a mastermind together with General Bantag. General Catapang, so ito po si Zulueta kasi is Deputy Security Officer. Nasaan na ho siya? Or kailan ho siya huling nariyan sa BuCor?
He was present for a while, but mga 4 days na ata is now awol, unaccounted for.
Only 4 days
Nag-stay
ago.
lang siya sa bahay niya, but when we verify this home, he's not anymore there.
Pinahanap niyo po?
Pinahanap ko, and then I asked the secretary I made a report and asked that he be put on an alarm, nationwide alarm, because we cannot account him already.
So about 4 days ago, hindi na po siya pumupunta dyan sa BuCor. Ang trabaho po ba ni Deputy Security Officer Zulueta is also to be there on a daily basis? Ganun ho ba yun?
Yeah, but he was relieved of his job, so he's expected just to be staying at home, and we are just monitoring him, but we cannot restrain his movement.
Yeah. Okay. We just need to take a very short break. The source will be right back. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. Our source today, Acting BuCor Chief and OIC Gregorio Catapang Jr. General, authorities are saying, of course, that the motive behind the killing of Percy Lapid, one would be the exposés of Percy Lapid on General Bantag. Meron daw pong mansion, meron daw pong 12 kotse. What do you know about this? Are you having this checked?
I'm not privy to that. I'm not checking on General Bantag or DG Bantag. But the mission statement that was given to me was to make sure that the PDLs they are requesting should be made available. And yung mga investigation na yan, I just leave to the NBI and the PNP. So kung may kailangan sila sa akin, I just provide the materials or the persons they need. I don't want to meddle with the investigation. There's a lead agency for that, and that's the NBI and the PNP.
I understand, sir. Due to this, there were calls for lifestyle checks among officials of the BuCor. Kayo ho ba, are you open to a lifestyle check? Is this something you feel that needs to be done among officials of the Bureau of Corrections?
Yeah, I welcome that. If there's an order from the secretary to do a lifestyle check to all of us.
You're open to that, sir. You want this to happen. This is something you
Yes, I'm
support.
open to that. I'm open to that.
Okay. Okay. Another thing, sir, I want to talk about reforms, of course, dito po sa BuCor. Dami na pong Director General na napunta dyan. But one more thing, no, sir. During an interview, si DG Bantag was claiming that President Bongbong Marcos should actually be watchful or careful sa pagtalaga sa inyo bilang OIC. Sabi nga niya, dati kayong miyembro ng RAM na nagpatalsik sa tatay niya. First of all, sir, could you give us your reaction to this statement made by DG Bantag?
Sa totoo lang, there's no need for a comment. He's free to say whatever he likes and maybe criticize me. So, papalakihin pa natin yung gulo eh. Let's focus on the job o on the problem that we now have in BuCor. Hindi ako mahilig sa ganyan. Kung wala akong masabi na maganda sa isang tao, tahimik na lang ako. Pero ako naman, ang focus ko is just to do my job and do it well.
And let's talk about your job, sir. Ang dami pong nahanap na contraband items sa loob ng Bilibid. Meron pong alak, may drugs, hindi ho ba? Computers, cellphones, napakarami po nun. Did that come, of course, let's be honest here, there have been reports, people know, may mga cellphone, of course, hindi po dapat, that is supposed to be banned. Siguro yung una ko pong tanong, nagulat ho ba kayo sa dami ng inyong nakita o nakalap na contraband items dyan sa Bilibid?
Yeah, actually, the maximum security unit is kumbaga sa military, it's a contested area, no? Wag kang kukurap, wag kang biblink, wag kang it's always you should always be watchful. You need eternal people or yung 24/7 ang bantay diyan. Bantay sarado kumbaga, in short, no? Kasi everybody can be corrupted, not only the inmates but also the officers, because of the situation now we're facing. Napabayaan ito, no? Napabayaan ito, and then hindi talaga, the situation is not good. Kasi imagine that the maximum security prison is only good for 6,000. Now we have about 30,000 people inside this new maximum security unit. So talagang we have to decongest, no? Magbawas ng tao, and then pagsamasamahin kung yung mga related cases nila, hindi mo pwedeng paghaluin yung may mga kaso ng murder, at saka yung may kaso ng dapat hiwalay sila, may kaso ng drugs, saka yung may kaso ng mga rape. Yun ang mga pinakamaraming inmates doon sa maximum security prison eh. So talagang sabi ko nga, the reforms that we will have to initiate here will be at the strategic, at the operational, and at the tactical level. So marami talagang gagawin po.
General, do you plan to segregate, ganun ho ba, yung mga PDL depending on doon sa kanilang crime that was committed? Ganun ho ba yun sa maximum? Kasi my understanding is sa maximum may 4 na quadrants. Ano hong plano ninyo? Pagsasama-sama niyo ho ba yung kaso ng may drugs? Pagsasama-sama ho niyo ba yung murder, etc.?
Yes, pagsasama-samahin ko. But in the future, yung mga may kaso ng murder at saka rape, ilalabas ko na dyan sa maximum security unit. Iiwan ko na lang dyan yung mga kaso, may mga kaso sa drugs and drug related, no? So, dahan-dahanin ko lang kasi wala rin naman ako paglilipatan sa yung mga other prisons farm. Puno rin sila. Kaya naghihintay ako nung additional buildings na i-construct because I understand that Congress passed a bill that will create a prison for heinous crime only. Pero ang problema, heinous crime hindi rin well defined. That's why I was asking what's really the intent of the law. Yung bang heinous crime that was passed is just intended for those who are drug related, or is it about rape, or is it about murder?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. And even buildings or a structure is going to excuse me, it's going to take years, hindi ba? So I want to go back to what you said. gusto nyo po, ang sabi nyo ho, if my memory serves me right, ay ilalagay nyo po yung sino hong iiwan nyo sa maximum, yung drug-related
Yung mga
cases.
drug-related. But yung
Opo. So
drug-related,
saan nyo,
pag drug addict ka naman, ipapadala kita sa drug rehab. Yung mga drug
and if
lords,
you,
doon sila na lang maiiwan doon, hopefully, dyan sa maximum security.
opo, pero dahil nga masikip na po yung Bilibid, saan nyo po lalagay yung may kaso ng murder?
Yung may mga kaso ng murder, pwede kong, may ginagawa kasing tatlong area na extension area dyan sa Iwahid, sa Mindoro, Siblayan, and then another one sa Davao ata, if I'm not mistaken. So, doon ko muna, pag na-open up na yung facility na yon, I was told that they are about 95% finished. So, hopefully by next year, mailipat ko yung mga other heinous crime offenders dun sa areas na nagkaroon ng construction.
But then again, you want a clear definition kung ano po yung heinous crimes.
Yeah. Kasi po, pag pinagsama-sama mo sila, parang nagiging university eh. Yung isa, ang alam lang, o naging ang offense niya, rape. Pero pag sinama mo na siya doon sa mga drug-related offenders, natututo naman mag-drugs. Yun naman mga drugs, pag isinama mo doon sa sa mga rapists, matututo na rin maging rapist. So dapat hiwa-hiwalay sila, and then yung transformation, kanilang transformation na or change, how to change their values, hindi namin ma-segregate. So kung addict ka, dapat you will look into yourself how to improve you to get away with drugs.
We need to take another short break. The Source will be right back. General Catapang, there are so many kailangan maraming improvements na gawin sa Bilibid. Can you tell us, in the short term, what kind of reforms can we expect while you are heading the BuCor? What can you do in the short term?
In the short term, to be candid about it, damage control. No? Talagang sumabog na sa mukha natin yung mismanagement dyan sa BuCor. How come na mismong mga nakakulong, sila pa ang nagiging middleman, no? So, first things first, yung guarding system, and then monitoring system, and then of course, instilling the values. Parang ang feeling ko dito, wala ka na mapagkatiwalaan. So, sabi nga nung isang kaibigan ko, Greg, mataas na tao ito. Sabi niya, you have to watch your back. I'm sorry, sir. I will not only watch my back, I will have to watch my side and my front. So talaga po maraming gagawin dito. Pasensya na po. From time to time, siguro after 2 weeks, after 1 month, mabibigay ko po sa inyo. Nilatag ko lang po, kaya lang ang problema simula sa tactical, kumbaga sa gera, sabay-sabay po yung problema. Strategic level, kulang ang pasilidad. Hindi naman akong pwedeng magpagawa ng pasilidad. Ang sino magpapagawa ng pasilidad? Taong bayan. Through the Congress. Maglalagay ng budget. Ngayon, ang budget namin, capital outlay, maniwala kayo sa hindi, 20 million lang. O paano kung magpapagawa ng building na ganyan?
Matagal ng problema yan, General.
Lang yung
Opo, matagal na ho talaga problema yan.
Sa operational level yan, gagampanan ko yan. No? Sa operational level, yung systems, processes, and procedure, Wala kasing mga manual dito. Wala. Wido-wido lahat. Hindi pwedeng wido-wido dito. Kailangan may nota. Kailangan may baton. Kailangan alam lahat ng tao kung anong responsibilidad nila. They must know their job, do their job, and do it well. And then of course, kulang pa rin ako ng tao. Although, yung PS budget ko, medyo maganda-ganda. Kaya nananawagan din ako, Ma'am Pinky, kung mayroon akong available na 1,000 plus na vacant position, tapos next year may another 1,000 plus. So nananawagan ako sa taong bayan, yung mga civil service eligible, ako pwede, dito muna tayo, magtulungan tayo dito para itayo natin yung BuCor, yung reform sa BuCor. And from that people, 1,000 strong, ibigyan natin yung value system, no? Yung kanilang pagmamahal sa bayan, they cannot be corrupted. Kasi ang vaccine na kailangan ko dito, iturok yung first and second dose, anti-corruption vaccine. And then yung booster shot na dalawa, another anti-corruption vaccine. So, marami po tayong gagawin dito. Marami po. And then yung hopefully, naka-booster shot na sila, they will not be corrupted even if the atmosphere is not good.
Opo. I wish to speak to you again, sir. I know you just got in as OIC. I hope to speak to you again and talk about more reforms that you plan to institute at sa Bilibid po. Hindi lang po sa Bilibid, pati po yung ibang mga prisons under the BuCor. Maraming salamat and good luck to you, sir. Acting BuCor Chief Gregorio Catapang Jr. Thank you, sir.
Salamat din po.
Thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.